Just a fair warning, really. It's really more of a warning. Because I see a lot of teens, see a lot of kids, and, they're so interested in steroids. Like I remember some kid came up to me, was like, hey bro, I wanna get this big by this time. And if I don't get that big by that time, I'm gonna get on the juice. And I've just been weightlifting for like 14 years, so I've seen a lot of people come and go. I've observed a lot of things, man. So I kind of have a pretty decent understanding of how that game is played. So if you ask me, it looks something like this. Let's just say a teenager is like, man, I want to get fucking jacked, so I'm gonna take this juice, okay? You don't really have the greatest work ethic. You're not really hitting your mind-muscle connection. You're not really doing it the best. Or maybe you are. It really doesn't matter if you are or you aren't. But what I've noticed is most people's foundation is whack. They don't have the best work ethic or the best understanding of the game. They're just kind of relying on the drug, right? So keep that in mind. So you're relying on the drug, you're getting jacked, you're getting juicy. You're like, oh my God, I love how I look, man. I'm getting fucking big as hell. This is amazing. How far can I go? Okay? So you're gonna hit a roadblock. This is what's gonna happen. One of two things will happen. The first thing that's gonna happen probably is you're not gonna like side effects that you're getting. You're probably gonna get fucking like chest acne. You're probably gonna get gyno. Your balls are probably gonna start working, stop working. And just Google it. Go Google steroid side effects. See all the fucking things that could possibly happen to you, right? And those are more like physical. Those are gonna fuck up your like ego, because it's like, holy shit, I got gyno. Oh my God, I got this chest acne. Oh my God, my balls aren't working. I don't feel comfortable talking to girls or whatever the case. Those are gonna fuck up your ego. But then on a more serious note, you're gonna go to the doctor one day, and the doctor's gonna be like, bro, you can't fucking take this shit anymore, bro. It's fucking your kidneys up. It's fucking your liver up. Your heart's enlarged. You're gonna die if you keep doing this, bro. You're not gonna live that long. So you're gonna have to stop, right? You're gonna have to stop. And the drugs are your foundation. So what's gonna happen when you stop? You're gonna lose all your fucking gains. Because when you take steroids, your testosterone shoots up so high, it's not natural. When you're off of it, if I'm not mistaken, I believe your testosterone level drops to even below what your natural state was. So if you're here naturally, you take it, boom. When you get off of it, if I'm not mistaken, you drop below, okay? So I just put myself in somebody's shoes that's doing that. I'm like, dang, if you really care about your journey in the gym, and you really care about your journey, and you really wanna grow, and you really wanna progress, look what that's gonna do to you. It's gonna fucking put another factor on, another limitator, a limit on your journey. It's gonna slow you down. It's like, dude, you can't even get back to your natural fucking state. You're below it now. And you lost all your gains. You're smaller than ever, but you've once seen yourself so big, and you related that to your success. You're like, look at me, I'm doing it, I'm big. Now you're a fraction of that, so you're way away from where you once were, and you were so feeling confident up here. You thought everything was going well, and now you're all the way down here. It's gonna fuck your motivation up. You might feel like lifting is pointless. You might be like, man, I'm never gonna get back to that point because I can never get on the juice again. And I never really trained my natural physique. Like I never really built up my natural physique or got into the mind-muscle connection or really built a good foundation. It was all off the drugs, and the doctor told me I can't take the drugs anymore. And even if I did one, I didn't like the side effects I was getting everywhere. So you're gonna hit a roadblock. You're gonna have to stop. So it's gonna cut your fitness journey short. Not to say it has to cut it off completely, because maybe there's be some guy that's like, I'm off it, I still love fitness, I'm still gonna fucking do it. I'm still gonna push my physique, and do what I can with it. But I've just seen some people get so demotivated, they just give up. But I'm not gonna say that's gonna be the case for everybody, but still, I think it's a disaster, because the person that it still happens to, and even if he continues, he still has a big roadblock to overcome. He's got to get his fucking testosterone going to his natural state, and then just motivate himself to keep going, and maybe never look as big as he once saw himself or whatever. You get what I'm saying? I think it's just a motivational issue. That's what I'm really trying to point out. You're gonna struggle with your motivation. You're gonna struggle with your health. You're gonna lose all your fucking gains. You're gonna waste, you're just gonna waste a lot of time and a lot of energy, and it's like, what was it all for? Were you just trying to impress somebody? Were you trying to, it's not everlasting. When you're natural, you keep those gains, bro. The gains don't fucking go nowhere. I read somewhere that to maintain your gains, you just have to exert like 30% of that muscle's, like what that muscle can exert. If you just do 30% of it, you maintain. Like I injured myself, I injured my groin and I couldn't hit legs for a long time. So even now, my leg frequency is not nearly as much as it used to be. But guess what? My gains didn't go anywhere. My gains are always still here. Because that's how it is when you're natural. Your gains just stick around. When you're on that testosterone shit, once you lose the testosterone, everything just fucking goes away. So I'm just trying to point out what you might go through and just what I see. Personally, I'm turned off by it, and when I see it, it kind of turns me off, and I just feel like I can predict one's journey when they're doing it. And that pretty much is what happened. Like I said, I've been in the game for so long, I've been weightlifting for so long, I've seen that happen to so many people. Whether they run into a health issue, they just lose all their gains. It usually is that. You lose everything, the whole thing I said. You lose your motivation because you lost all your gains, and you can't take the drug anymore to even satisfy that and get your motivation back and try to get, because you're at a health risk, bro. The doctor told you you're gonna fucking die. So, you get what I'm saying? It's an issue. You can never get, you have to stop relying on that. So, if you never had a good foundation from the jump, you're not even gonna go and, try from your foundation. You're just gonna use the drug, but you can't use the drug anymore. So you have to rely on your foundation. You never even did that. So you might not even have the motivation to start there. You get what I'm saying? It's an issue that I've seen a lot of people go through. Now, I'm a live and let live kind of guy, so if that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. I'm not here to try to convince you to stay natural or not be natural, anything like that. I'm just kind of sharing my thoughts with you, and you take what you want from them and do what you please with it. And like I said, live and let live. Maybe you want to be Mr. Olympia one day. You got to get jacked off that shit. You got to go do what you got to do. But yeah, just wanted to tell you my thoughts on it. I think it could help somebody. I think if you want a long, healthy, long-term like fitness journey, it's best to do it naturally. And if you feel like you fit on a different bracket and you just got to do what you got to do what you got to do, man. But I think it's cool when you can develop something really cool naturally, and you don't got to worry about it disappearing. I don't got to worry about health issues. I don't have any fucking weird side effects. Just feel good, man, and it's more of just like a lifestyle. Just trying to learn my body, get my vehicle really strong. So just think about that, especially you're the young kids. Like, I'm just pointing it out, like, a lot of people they'll be 16, 17, they just jump on that shit and they really don't know what they're in for. And I'm sure they're experiencing those things, and if not, it will happen one day. You will go to the doctor and they will tell you what's up. And just an observation, man. But you do you, I'll do me, we'll do us, and hopefully everybody's happy. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, man. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Ask me a question if you want. I'd like to answer your questions, but I got a bunch of things I want to talk about. I got a bunch of little topics, man. But if you want to ask me something, please, I'll answer.